This is our second experiment, and what we're going to test is how different water concentrations affect the transpiration rate of a plant. First of all, we will test water concentration 100% by using distilled water. Then we're going to create a solution of a mixture of magnesium and water, then using ammonium sulfate, ammonium nitrate, and potassium nitrate. These elements or minerals are used to symbolize the fertilizers that are used in the soil. So once we put the plant, this is the potometer, and we're going to place a plant here, which would be attached to this clamp. Then we would insert the mixture or the water through this hole, and this in here a bubble would be created. Therefore, when the plant is inserted, as it absorbs water from its surroundings, from the soil water, then this bubble will start to move gradually along this scale. Therefore, this will show us the rate of transpiration for a certain amount of time. We will do this for various minerals and various water concentrations to observe how the rate of transpiration changes when the water concentration is varied.
Step 1 will be to clean the potometer with distilled water.
The second step is to prepare the solutions, and we'll start off with distilled water. We have to measure 20 centimeters cubed of water. Here are the 20 millimeters.
Now, the third step is to set your equipment in an area where you can control both light intensity, wind, and humidity levels, as well as temperature. So as you can see here, we try to maintain a space where the level of light does not change. So we control this by placing certain barriers. We also use a hygrometer in order to measure the humidity level of the atmosphere. Then we also place a thermometer to measure the temperature. Basically, you need to have a controlled environment since we're only measuring the effects of changing one variable.
Now we will place the distilled water in the potometer.
Make sure it will only be 5 centimeters cubed, and then you insert it inside the potometer. You also need to have your stopwatch in hand. You're immediately recording the time taken for the bubble formed here in order to travel 1 centimeter. Now the next step is to measure the 2 grams of ammonium sulfate, which is the next mineral that we're going to use in the mixture to insert in the potometer. So you measure 2 grams in the measuring cylinder, and then you mix it with 20 centimeters cubed of distilled water. Step, you need to mix the potassium nitrate or the mineral that you're going to use with 20 centimeters cubed of water. Then you fill the syringe with the amount of 5 centimeters cubed. Then you come to the potometer, and you need to have your plant in place with the plant just airtight in there so that no water can escape and no air can come in. And then you insert it. You start the stopwatch. So you're gonna then take 15 minutes